I saved for years to buy myself a piano yesterday. My parents gave mine to my sister because she has more potential. What's the clearest sign your parents see you as the Pablo child for me? It was the day my piano disappeared from my apartment while I was at work. I've loved music since I could walk. While other kids had posters of celebrities, I had composers on my bedroom walls. At 7, I begged for piano lessons. Mom said we couldn't afford them, so I taught myself using YouTube and a paper keyboard I'd drawn. When I turned 15, our neighbor was moving and offered to sell her old upright piano for $200. I'd been saving birthday money and backsetting earnings for 3 years, $187 in total. My parents reluctantly loaned me the remaining $13. Don't expect us to pay for lessons, Dad warned. This is your responsibility. I didn't care. I finally had a real piano for the next 6 years. I practiced every day before school. I worked extra shifts at the cafe to pay for secondhand sheet music. By my senior year, I could play Chopin's nocturnes from memory. My younger sister Ellie showed zero interest in music until last year when she started dating a guy from the university orchestra. Suddenly, she discovered her passion for classical piano. Mom and Dad immediately paid for private lessons with the best teacher in town. When I moved into my first apartment 3 months ago, I saved for weeks to hire professional movers for my piano. It was the only piece of furniture I truly cared about. The rest was thrift store finds and hand-me-downs. Yesterday, I came home from my double shift to find my apartment door unlocked and my piano gone. Panicked, I called the police to report a break-in. Then my phone rang. It was Mom. Yina's recital went wonderfully. She gushed. Everyone was so impressed. She's only been playing for 8 months. The piano looks perfect in her new practice room. My stomach dropped. What piano? Oh, her voice faltered slightly. Your old one. Dad and his friends moved it this morning. We left a note on your kitchen counter. There was no note, just empty space where my piano had stood for the past 6 years. That's my piano, I said, my voice shaking. I paid for it. I didn't give anyone permission to take it. Don't be selfish. Mom sighed. Tawa has real talent. Teacher says she could apply for scholarships next year. You just play as a hobby. I've been playing for almost a decade. Yes, but without proper training, Ellie's already surpassed you in just months. I hung up and drove to my parents' house. The piano sat in our converted sunroom, freshly polished with Ellie's sheet. Music spread across it, one expensive brand new collections my parents had purchased. You can still play it when you visit. Ellie offered, not looking up from her phone. I am super busy with practice anyway, that maybe on holidays my piano. The one thing I truly earned, being offered visitation rights to it like a distant relative. Dad entered frowning. Your mother said you are making a scene. Ellie needs this for her future. You have a stable job already. My stable job is working 50-hour weeks as a barista while taking night classes. The future they're investing in is my sister's 4th potential career path this year. This morning I received a text from Ma. We decided to be generous to make up for the piano. We're giving you Trema's old china set. It's been in the attic and would look lovely in your apartment. I don't want china. I want the one thing I worked for, saved for, and loved. Some families have a golden child and a scapegoat in mind. So here's the child with potential and the child who's expected to applaud from the sidelines. I've started saving again, not for another piano, for therapy to understand why I keep hoping they'll finally see me.